to complete character.
And so those traits will be, I think,
about to be on
the toys. If you can go to someone else's house and
he's probably going to talk about his new game with Sony.
Exactly. So a created character is saved on the creation crystal. This effectively becomes a Skylander. And so when you start, you get to choose your element based on the toy itself. So this is a fire creation crystal here. So you have fire moves tied to that. And then you get to choose from one of 10 different battle classes. And so we've got things like ninjas, knights. We got something called a smasher, which uses big clubs and maces. So different fighting styles. And so it's where you mix these 10 different...
New Kojima, hurry up!
Well, we're honored to have you. Hopefully it's the first of many years, and we'll make sure to check out the vlogs on your channel from E3. All right, thank you very much, Stampy Lou. Great to have you guys with us. And Jackie, back to you now to tell us what the internet is saying.
Kojima.
The internet is loving them. Super excited for
Kojima. Okay, so Kojima now, right? Kojima?
Thank you very much, Jackie. Well, E3 has been great so far, but right now it's a very special moment that I've been looking forward to for a long time. As you may remember, last year at E3, a special friend of mine wasn't able to attend, and he gave us one of his trailers to world premiere at the show for Metal Gear Solid 5. And then last year in December at the Game Awards, as many of you know, he was unable to join us. Well, today I am so happy to welcome to YouTube Live at E3 my good friend Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, Kojima! Kojima!
Good to have you with us.
Hideo.
It's such a surprise to have you with us, and I'm so glad to have you with us. I want to say we missed you so much last year, and especially
it's not E3 without Kojima. I don't care what he's doing. I don't care what game he's doing.
It was a very special night for you as well to watch the show, and I think, all the fans were with you. So let me just ask you the first question.
He's a bastard, but he's a genius.
Having been through everything you went through last year, you always kept your spirits so high, and I think that inspired all of us, and you made a great game as well. When you look back on the past year, what do you take away? What are your reflections?
I have no idea what he just said.
去年の年末に小島プロダクション設立して、皆さんの期待に応えたいということで、企画を作りながら人を集め、事務所を探し、テクノロジーを探しっていうことで進捗立ち上げをしてまして、そんなところです。非常に皆さんにいち早く一刻も早く皆さんに何かをお見せしたいということで頑張っているところですね。
So towards the end of last year, we founded Kojima Productions, and from there I'm trying to put people together, looking for technology, looking for facilities, looking for everything, and try to live up to the expectations that people have of me, and try to deliver as soon as possible. Something for the people.
That's good to hear.
Now I know you went on a tour, as we saw on Twitter, of visiting many studios, and we know you signed a deal with Sony Interactive Entertainment. Andy House and the team really worked with you. Was it always clear to you that Sony was going to be the best partner to build this new Kojima Productions with?
Good question. Good question.
いろんな人から声をかけられていろんな議論とかあったんですけども、やっぱり昔からソニーさんとすごい付き合いがあって信頼関係もあって、そこはやっぱり最初のタイトルなので、その信頼関係を中心にやりたいということで、ソニーさんと今やってます。
So I was fortunate enough that I have many offers from many different people. However, with Sony, I've had a long relationship, and there has been always some trust within our relationship. So for our first title, I wanted to base it on that relationship of trust that we have. So that's why we're working with Sony.
非常にソニーさん信頼していただけて、自由に本当に楽しくゲーム作りを今始めようとしています。
Sony has been extremely trusting towards me, and I've been allowed a lot of freedom to do pretty much what I want to do. So it's been really fun, and we're really excited about this.
You were traveling around the world. I know we saw you visiting Naughty Dog and visiting Gorilla and David Cage and all those folks. What did you learn on that tour? Were you looking at technology? What were you looking at?
2つあるんですけども、1つは技術、あるいはそのツールとかサービスですね。テクノロジーを使うツール込みの技術を世界中を回って参考にしました。
So there are two things. One is technology, tools and services, and what kind of technologies we can find. So that was one of the objectives, going through all the studios and seeing what kind of stuff they have.
でもう一つは、スタジオを作るので、スタジオの環境ですよね。どういうところにスタジオがあって、どういう人たちがいて、どういうスタジオの、外と中ですね。例えばキッチンがどうなっているとか、冷蔵庫の数とか電子レンジの数とかも含めて、どういう環境であればスタッフが一番能力を発揮できるかっていうのを世界中のスタジオを回って参考にさせていただいたということです。
And the other would be the environment. What is inside and outside, what kind of things, go into the details, how many microwave ovens they have, how many refrigerators they have, what kind of things allow the people to work at their best. And so this is the things that I was looking for, going to different studios, and how do they optimize and how do people feel most comfortable and perform at their best.
I know you like Media Molecule, felt like a family. Yes. I was there, I've been to that studio in Guildford, south of London. That's absolutely that's beautiful. So, coming out of that tour, I know you've said, have you decided on the engine you want to use for your game? What decisions have you made so far?
エンジンはまだちょっと決めてないんですけど、候補を絞って、いろんな特性のエンジンがあるので、あるエンジンではゲーム性の実験、あるエンジンではビジュアルの、僕らが作りたい映像の実験、あるエンジンでは、別の実験ということで、今その候補を挙げながらそれで並行していろんな実験をしているところです。
So we haven't decided on an engine yet. However, we've been able to narrow our options, and on some specific engines we're doing tests on gameplay. On another engine we're doing tests for the kind of visual quality that we're looking for, and another engine different kinds of tests. So we're narrowing our options and conducting tests to figure out what we're going to use.
Yes. Well, you revealed the logo to Kojima Productions, and we've seen some amazing art that you've put out online related to the game, I assume, or the character or the logo. There was an image you put out last week where a lot of people were wondering, who's the character there? People were like, is that Norman Reedus? Who is it? Can you tell us anything about who that character is?
Yeah, who's Reedus?
ですね、骸骨が入っていると皆さん思われてたんで、宇宙服の中に。そうではなくて、宇宙服の中に骸骨のマスクをかぶった人が入っているっていうことで、あれは誰でもなくて、あれは皆さんであり僕らである、それがルーですっていうことです。
No idea what you just said. What do you say? Everyone was thinking that inside this helmet there was this skull. However, it was not a skull, but a person wearing a skull. Now, who's this person? That's everyone. That's us. That's the users. That's each one of us wearing that mask inside that skull mask. That's what I wanted to show.
Fucking called it.
So it's all of us inside of that.
It's us, it's you, the players, it's everyone.
Well, everything you do is so deeply thought out in terms of the logo and the character, and who knows what this shirt means, or I'm sure there's I never know with you. It's there's always some secret somewhere around you. And what did you bring with you here?
これですね、プレゼントです。
This is a gift for you.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, that's cool. I want to
play it. It's official goods on Kojima Productions.
Yes. Oh, wow. Look at that.
That looks fancy.
Beautiful. Oh wow, look at all this stuff.
Tumbler t-shirts.
It's a tumbler,
yes.
T-shirts, stickers.
This is so beautiful.
Official good stuff.
The official
Oh, that looks good. I want that.
So if you put cold stuff in there, it gets cold. If you put hot stuff in there, it doesn't get
oh wow.
It's good for beer too.
This is amazing. Well, I'm so excited that you guys are, I can't wait to open all of that. You guys are here. Big surprise to even have you here kind of hanging out at E3, meeting with developers. And I'm sure it'll be fun for you to just be able to meet with your friends, because for so long, we felt all terrible that you couldn't be with us at the Game Awards, you couldn't be at E3. Okay, share with everyone. So hopefully you'll get to see your friends again.
そうです。去年来なかったんで、まあ2年ぶりなんですけど、10年ぶりぐらいの感じです。
So yeah, last year I wasn't able to be here, so it's been only 1 year, well 2 years since I last was here, but it feels like it's been about 10 years or so.
And he will probably be at Sony's press conference. Sony's press conference is later on tonight.
So I want to meet many people and feel the hype.
Hopefully we get a trailer for the new game.
What does E3 mean to you? Because for me, one of my favorite memories from E3 is that Metal Gear Solid 2 trailer that you showed at the Konami booth. Was really one of my favorite moments in 22 years of E3. And a lot of people this year have been wondering, well, is E3 still important? Do we need E3? And you are one of our industry's greatest creators, and I think you see value in E3. So I was wondering what your thoughts were on E3.
まあ、世界中にいろんなショーがあるんですけど、一番好きなショーです。で、最も重要なショーだと思っています。
There are many gaming shows in the world, but I think this is the most important gaming show in the world, and also my favorite one.
まあ、ネットでつながってて、いろんな、まあ、ロスに来なくても見れたりするんでしょうけど、やっぱりここに来ないとわからないことがあって、この空気感とか、まあ、エネルギーももらえますし、でここに来ると世界中のまあ、クリエイターとか関係者とかジェフさんとかに会えるんで、まあ、毎年絶対来たいショーではありますね。
Right now we're so connected through internet and so many things. So maybe you can see most of the stuff that goes on at E3 through internet, but there are still things that you cannot feel if you're not here on site. The environment, the air, the energy, the vibes that you get from being here, and also meeting up with friends like you, Jeff, and so many creators from all around the world that put the best to be here. So it's an event that I definitely always want to be in.
Since you're just here looking and seeing what other people are creating, are there any games that you're really excited to play, or friends games that you're anticipating?
お友達というか、まあ、やっぱり VR を見て回りたいんで、明日から VR 中心にちょっと見ようかなと思ってます。
I definitely want to see a lot of stuff in VR, so starting tomorrow, I think I'll be hanging around and focusing on
the
VR.
DS could stand for Diamond Snake.
Have you had a chance to put on PlayStation VR and the other platforms?
そうですね。はい、皆さん。
Yeah, I've tried them.
Are you a believer that VR is going to be a big step forward for the industry? A lot of creators are very excited about it. How do you see VR as a platform?
まあゲーム業界というか、まあゲームからまあスタートするんでしょうけども、将来的には僕らの生活を変えるものだと思うので、医療とか教育とか、まあ娯楽だけじゃなくて全てに関して浸透していって僕らの生活をすごく豊かにしてくれる。
So I guess
I think it will start with games, but I think it's gonna go much more beyond that. Going to medicine, going to education, going to be something that will change our day-to-day lives. So I think it's really big and it will make a difference.
Excellent. All right. Well, hopefully you'll get to see some of those good games, see many of your friends, and hopefully more than anything else, I'd like to formally invite you to the Game Awards this year in December. Do you think you can make it this year?
Nothing's happened.
Of course.
I don't think that's what it means.
All right. Well, we can't wait to welcome you to the Game Awards on December 1st then, and give you the proper round of applause that you deserve for the incredible work you did on Metal Gear Solid 5 under such extreme circumstances. And I think I speak for all the gamers who are watching that we want you to know that we will support you and your next project just as much as we did with Metal Gear Solid 5. And you always push the industry forward with every game that you create, and it's such an honor to call you a friend. And I can't wait when you're ready to share something on your next game. I hope we'll be able to talk about it.
そうですね。ちょっとかかりますけど、非常にいい感じで進んでますので。
Definitely, it might take a little some time, but we're going with a good pace. We're moving forward, definitely moving forward. So yeah.
まあ今その会社立ち上げ企画、人集めとかテクノロジーの探したりっていうのをもう全て並行してやってるので、まあスタートしたところですけども、まあいい感じでいってると思いますので。
So I mean, we're doing everything in parallel, planning and getting people together.